Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick law of attraction video, I wanted to ask a question of you, which is, are you energy sensitive? And 3 signs to tell you that you are energy sensitive. And the reason why I'm making this video is that very often people who are sensitive to energy are often viewed in a negative way or often believe that there is something wrong with them, but actually having energy sensitivity is a huge asset with the law of attraction. And so today I wanted to discuss with you why that is. But first, if you're watching this video on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, please make sure to subscribe or follow my page. And if possible, turn on your notifications because I do release new law of attraction inspired videos like this one every single week. And also, if you enjoy this video, it really does help me out if you give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about it below in the comments. Your engagement and support really does help promote my work here on this platform, and I truly do appreciate it. All right, so what is energy sensitivity and why is it important? Energy sensitivity is exactly what it sounds like. It's being sensitive to energy. It's being able to pick up on energy, pick up on frequencies, pick up on vibration. And this is a huge asset with the law of attraction because we live in a vibrational universe. Everything at the end of the day is energy. And if you're able to pick up on subtle differences in energy, in frequency, you can make adjustments, quick adjustments that can help you manifest much, much quicker. But here's the thing about energy sensitivity. A lot of times people who are more sensitive to energy, who are more sensitive to frequency, they in many ways can end up feeling like there's something wrong with them. Okay, so in many ways in our conventional society, some of these signs that I'm going to talk about are seen in a very negative light. And so sometimes people have a very strong asset at their disposal, but they've come to identify it in a negative way. And so I want to talk about these signs for you, and let's clear up some misconceptions about what they mean. Now, the first sign that you are energy sensitive is that you have very deep empathy for other people. Not everybody has this, and that's okay. But people who are very energy sensitive are able to feel the way that their surroundings are feeling. They're able to step inside of another person's shoes very quickly, very easily, and able to intuit how that person feels. Now, through the law of attraction, everything that we experience is, at the end of the day, a projection of our own consciousness. So if you're lining up with somebody, how they feel is really a strong reflection of how you feel inside. But being able to tap into that is an amazing thing. See, if you're dealing with somebody and you can tell that the energy has dipped with that person, well, then you know it's time to make an adjustment in your frequency. You know it's time to step aside. You know it's time to try a different tactic. Okay? But if you're not aware of how that situation is unfolding, how that person is feeling, it's very easy to just kind of keep blazing ahead without making adjustments. So deep empathy for other people is actually a very good sign that you're energy sensitive and that you're able to sense frequency on a very intuitive level. And remember, the big hallmark thing about the law of attraction is that you want to be following good feelings. You want to be following good vibrations. You want to be able to tap into good vibrations, good feelings, good frequencies in order to manifest positive results. And so being able to look at a person or a group of people or a situation and inherently tell, oh, this is a good one for me, is a wonderful, wonderful thing. If you're tapped out from that, if you're disconnected from that, it's just one less opportunity for you to adjust your frequency. And so if you have deep empathy for other people, sometimes that's seen in a negative light, that you take on other people's emotions or that you end up interpreting other people's pain, but really, you don't have to. All you have to do is assess the situation and understand that this is a vibration that's working for me. Let me move with this one. Or this situation or this person right now is not working for me. And so it's best if I go move in this direction for the time being. All right, the second sign that you may be energy sensitive is emotional roller coasters or having experienced emotional roller coasters in your life. And I can say this with a great deal of certainty from my own experience because I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. And I do know that there are many people who have experienced things like bipolar disorder or different kinds of mood or anxiety disorders who have dealt with this idea of rolling emotions, okay? And it's seen in a clinical way. It's seen in actually a very negative way in our society, but actually it's a very good indication that you are energy sensitive. And this is why. When we are energy sensitive, again, just like with the empathy, we're very keen on what's going on. We can tell when a situation is going well. We can tell when it's going poorly. We can tell when the energy is working. We can tell when the energy isn't working. And so if you're experiencing emotional roller coasters, it means that you're really dialed into whatever that frequency is. The reason it can create problems, the reason it could kick somebody into a depression or kick somebody into a manic episode, and there may be these cyclings of feelings, is that instead of using that data in a useful way, we get wrapped up into it. Okay, so let me explain how this worked for me in the past before I started to understand the law of attraction. Because I was energy sensitive, if I wandered into a good vibrational area, I would become very entrenched in that. I would feel it, I would express it, and it would catch me and it would pick me up, because through the law of attraction, whatever you focus on expands. And so if you're able to pick up on a positive vibration and focus on it, it can pull you up very, very quickly. However, the same is true in reverse. So if something were to happen in my reality that seemed negative, or I was able to pick up on a lower energy frequency, focusing on that could just as quickly cycle me back down. Okay, and so this is why people who are energy sensitive, a lot of times they may have struggled with things that are mood disorders or anxiety disorders, or just simply feeling out of control with their emotions. It's not that there's anything wrong with them, it's just they just don't know how to direct their focus in regards to that sensitivity. Again, your energy sensitivity is really just a gift that allows you to follow feeling, follow frequency. If you understand that, you can use that information to your advantage by dialing in really strongly with those positive vibrations and learning how to move yourself away from lower frequencies quickly. Now, a third sign that you may be energy sensitive is suffering from addictions or having suffered from any kind of addiction in the past. Now, just like with these other signs, really the addiction really kind of points to the fact that, you know, sometimes people get sucked into a frequency and it takes them over. Okay, and so if you are energy sensitive and you are unaware of how to direct that input, again, just like with the roller coaster example, it's very likely that you're going to get dragged down. Okay, because if you're attuned to the frequencies and you focus on them and you feel them, the lower ones will pull you further and further down quickly. Because again, through the law of attraction, what you focus on expands. And this can often play out in addictions, whether it be with food, with alcohol, with substances, smoking, whatever the case may be. Because essentially when somebody is attempting to medicate themselves, what they're attempting to do is to dull that sensitivity. All right, so if I dull that sensitivity, I don't feel the lows. I don't interpret that feedback in a negative way. It kind of becomes a lot more fuzzy and a lot more hazy. Now, I'm not going to say that addictions are a fabulous thing and like good for you if you've got an addiction, but I definitely had addictions. I know plenty of people who are energy sensitive who have had addictions, and a lot of it really just stems from being energy sensitive and just being unaware that that's actually a gift rather than something that's holding you back. Okay, and so again, I wanted to make this video because if you are dealing with 1, 2, or all 3 of those symptoms, or you have in your lifetime on any kind of frequent or regular basis, please understand that all that's really going on is that you're interpreting frequency and vibration in a much more expanded way. And that's actually a good thing. All that means is that you're a lot clearer on when things are moving in a good direction and when they're moving in a bad. And if you can start to understand that when the frequency is off, all it means is stop, redirect. All it means is stop what you're doing, go take a break, stop what you're doing, go do something else. Follow the good feelings, follow the positive frequencies. When you start to use that feedback as guidance, wow, things will really work out well for you because you become very attuned to subtle differences in frequency that can push you higher and higher. So if you've dealt with things like addiction, if you've dealt with things like mood disorders or anxiety disorders or any of these things that we've been talking about in this video, it may very well be your strongest manifesting asset if you can learn how to use that information to guide you to the places you wish to go. All right, thanks so much for watching today's video on Are You Energy Sensitive? 3 signs. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about it below in the comments. And also, if you are new to my work, I would love to invite you to take my Law of Attraction test. If you would like to see how your thoughts create your reality, I've designed a test to show you just how to do that. And to take that test now, go ahead and look below in the description for a link. Thanks again for watching today's video and have a great day. Bye-bye.